What's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to set up your website to be found in Google Maps. Watch this. Hey, what's going on, guys? I hope everybody's enjoying my videos. You know, over the past couple of, past month or two, I've gotten several requests from clients or people watching my videos to take a look at their website. And the reason why I'm making this video right now is because not everybody has seen some of my older videos. So I also get some people that say, hey, you keep making the same videos over and over again. You know, if you watch all my videos, you'd have been caught up at this point. However, there's always people jumping on the merry-go-round at different points. So there's new people coming on today or last week, and they don't know this. If this lesson, even if you know how to set up your website, I would suggest you watch this video again, because there are elements in this video that I could guarantee you that you forgot. I guarantee you that a couple of months ago, you've seen this video, you got 70% of the on-page correct, and there's some things you still you still left out. So why don't you watch it? I'm going to make it real short. It's not going to be a very in-depth video. The purpose of this video is to look at my example and then to look at your website and see how far off you are. Now, I want you to understand something. This is the way that me and my team set up websites to rank in the Google 3-pack. It's not the only way. Everybody has their own method. And I'm not saying that anybody's method is any better or any worse, or mine's better or mine's worse. No, I don't mean that. I'm saying that this is the method after years of watching courses and experimenting. This works for me, right? This is what works for me. So since it works for me, I want to show you what works for me. And you could either decide to use it or to just to let it go. Like they say, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Right? But hopefully it applies. Hopefully it applies, and you're gonna really like this lesson. You're gonna like this lesson, even if you've seen it, even if you've seen something similar to it before. I got this new coffee fluffer. It's like a geez, I don't know what it does. It's you pour the cream in it, and it makes it fluffy, and then you pour it. Very luxurious. All right, so let me get that started. And I'm going to try to rip through this in one shot, right? Because I want to get this out by 3 o'clock today. So I'm going to try to rip through this through one shot. Now, you guys, you're going to have an imagination, meaning that I'm using plumber as an example. If you're a lawyer, an electrician, you're not a plumber, just replace the word plumber for what you're doing. Okay, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you in another browser, or if you have another window or another screen, open up your website at this time. Right? This way you could see the example as I'm showing what we're doing. Okay? All right, so using the example plumber, what we are going to do is, the first thing that you need to do is you need to download a couple of tools. Download GMB Crush. It's a free GMB extension. Okay? Just go to GMB Crush. I'll put it in the description below, and download this. It's a fantastic tool, I'll show you what it does later on. The same thing with GMB Everywhere. Just go to GMB Everywhere, install the extension, and I like to also use a tool called Plepper. I call it Plepper. It may be called something else. I haven't heard everybody pronounces it different, but just go to plepper.com and download the Chrome extension. Now, the other one you want to download is GS Location Changer. And the good thing about that is, if you're an agency and somebody calls you up maybe from Utah or from Kentucky and they say, hey, I'm not ranking, well, all you do is you put in their address in Kentucky or Utah, and you'll be able to see what they're seeing. So definitely get GS Location Changer. And then there's another one called SEO Minion. And the reason why that is good is, let me show you. You go to a website. For example, this is the website that I'm showing as an example. It's a mock website that we created just so I could do these type of videos. So you go to SEO Minion and just click on page SEO. And what that will do will show you all the H1s, H2, H3 tags, right? So I'll put all these Chrome extensions in the description below. I'll just label them Chrome extensions. I also have a link if you'd like to donate to my channel. If some of these tips help your business, feel free. I accept crypto, and you could donate some crypto to my channel. All right. So this is the website that I created just as a mock called Florida Best Plumbing. Let's go over a couple of essential items, so to say, right? First of all, the logo should 95% of the time should be on the left-hand side. And what I like to do is I like to add the address underneath the logo. Why is that? Somebody comes to your website, they don't know where you're located, or they click your website, they don't know where you're located, they can't find your address. I know it's obvious to a lot of people. They'll click to contact us. Some people are on mobile, and some people just don't know. So I like to put everything right in front of them. The other thing is a nice big call now button on the right-hand side. I've been seeing lately people are putting it in 1-point font on the left-hand side. It's just not where your eye goes. When I ask these people, I say, what is it that you want your people coming to your website to do? And they say to call, but we can't find your phone number. Don't add shiny items up on top. What do I mean by that? I have plenty of space up here for Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. If you're trying to get people to call you, if that's your goal, don't distract them with shiny objects where they go on their Facebook and now they're off your site, right? I was just going to go into something else. If that's the point that's important, if you want them to call you, make sure the only thing that you have is your phone number in the upper right-hand corner and underneath your H1 tag. This is your H1 tag. Right underneath your H1 tag, put your phone number again if you want them to call you. However, a business like mine, I would like an educated customer to call me. So I'm not looking for somebody to call me right away. I would like somebody that, if I say the word citations and backlinks, they know what I'm speaking about. Whereas a plumber, you have a leak. I don't want to learn the language of a plumber. I have a leak, and the water in my kitchen is up to my knees right now. I don't want to learn about pipes. Click the number, call, shut the water off, right? So it really depends on your business, okay? 95%, just put the phone number. Don't distract people. Your H1, well, let me take this back. So when you set up your Google My Business, right, you need to set up your Google My Business for the GMB category. And the GMB category in this instance is plumbing service. So we put plumber, fast, efficient, plumbing service in Orlando, Florida. You put the GMB category and the geo, where you're looking to rank, Orlando, Florida. Now, you have to make sure, because this happened once before, and like I said, I'm doing this video in one take. So I hate when people do it in one take because I like things fast. I like it to just be fast and just give me the point, and I don't want to wait for you to load screens. Okay, but this point is really important. I had a lawyer client one time. He was trying to rank in Orlando, right? And he said that he was in Orlando, so we took that for granted that he was in Orlando. But you know what? He was actually in Orlo Vista. Now, you're only in Orlando or whatever city you're in if you're in the red marks. So you need to type in the name of your city, and you need to see if your town is located in this city. If you're outside in Orlo Vista, you're not going to immediately rank in Orlando. Now, after a while, once you establish the strike zone, right, you start getting hits in this area and you start getting ranked in this area. Well, now you could start reaching out. But you're not going to be in Orlo Vista and go, well, I want to rank in Orlando. I'm in Orlando. I don't care what Google says. You may not care, but this is the facts. You're outside the area. So that is definitely, it's a simple thing, but it's a pro tip, and you should definitely do that. The next thing, very, very important, guys, very, very important. I spoke with a realtor in, where was it, in Texas. Nice guy, right? A realtor in Texas. And I said to him, why do you have bulls on your homepage? The animal, a bull. And he was like, well, it's, I'm sorry, he didn't have bulls, he had horses. He says, well, it's known for horses. My town is known for horses. And I said, okay, but you're a realtor, right? He said, yes. Type in your main keyword. So if it's plumbing Orlando, if it's realtor, Dallas. I was going to say Houston, but I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to spell it. Houston, right? Yeah, that's what happens when you're on the spot. And you click, right? Realtor Houston Tech. The first thing that you should do is click images. What are the images being shown for realtor in Dallas, Texas? Well, everybody here appears to be Caucasian. They appear to be wearing business attire, right? So why would you put a picture of a horse? In fact, Rachel Rowan, mama. Mama. So why would you put a picture of a horse here, right? This is what Google is showing for realtor. So this would probably be the most perfect image that I would use, right? So I would use an image with the keyword in it and the logo in it and the phone number and the address, right? I would use these images on my website. I would use, a couple of these images on my website. Then I take that image and I put it on Tumblr and Facebook and share it out a bunch of times. So this way I could be shown in the images, because there is a direct correlation between being shown in images and being found in the Google 3-pack. It's a sign. It's not a large sign, but it's a small sign. It's something that I would do, right? What I'm saying is that if you're trying to rank for Plumber Orlando, take a look before you even build a website. What type of pictures are being found in Plumber Orlando, and just take the same type of picture. Don't put a horse on your homepage. Take a look at your website and what do you have equivalent to a horse on your homepage. Put it in the comment box below. I'd be very interested to see what type of pictures you have on your website that are wacky, right? Just put it in the comment box below. I'm whacked out. I put a statue for no reason because I liked it, or a picture of my dog. See how we did it with this? We put the keyword and we put the logo. See that? Keyword and the logo. All right. So that's something that's really important. That's something that's really important. Now, the next thing that you want to do is everything on the homepage has to be about plumbing service in your area. And you need to answer the questions that people are asking about plumber service. There's a lot of great tools to use. There's a tool that I use. It's called Phrase, Frase.io, right? And this is a fabulous tool because it gives all the, you just put in plumber Orlando, and it gives all the questions that anybody could possibly ask about plumber Orlando. I'll put that in the description below. And you want to answer all the questions about the GMB category, right? Plumbing services in Orlando. These are the plumbing services, right? Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to add, see, I got to be careful when I talk here. Because when I listen to the playback, it's like, what you want to do. It sounds so dumb. What you want to do is you want to add what are the 10 tips for hiring a qualified plumber? And we wrap this up in a schema. We wrap this up in schema, and we're trying to be found for local plumber near me, best plumber, best plumbing services. This could be a whole lesson. Excuse me. So if you understand what I'm talking about, great. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, just do what I'm showing you right here. All right? And if you don't know what types of tags these are, I believe they're H3s. That's why you need SEO Minion, because it will show you what types of tags these are. See, if you go right here, go to SEO Minion, show more, it'll show that. All right? Okay. Scroll down, right? Plumbing and what we do, right? Answering all the questions. Then what I like to do is I like to put a little something about the town that we're trying to rank in. If we're trying to rank in Orlando, I Google an Orlando picture. I find a picture that's most relevant with Orlando, and then I talk a little bit about Orlando. Not everybody does this. Some people love it, some people don't. But I'm saying if you're trying to rank for Orlando, you better have something on your website about Orlando or about your town. And then, let me see if this is hooked up. No, it's not. So we'll have another page to learn more about Orlando. And what we'll do is we'll take the top 10 attractions and we'll create some pages on that, right? All right. Your hours should be exactly the way they're listed in your Google My Business. Exactly the same way. So when you go to your Google My Business, if it says 24 hours, put 24 hours, the same exact way. If it says 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., do that. Add your address, add your phone number, and embed your Google map if you have one location. If you have more than one location, do not put the map in the footer. Create a locations page, just like this, where FAQ is, do locations, South Florida, North Florida, and put each map on each side. I'll say it again, if you have multiple locations, don't put the maps in the footer. Only if you have a single location do you put it in the footer. Okay? All right, now you have your areas we serve pages. And these are the different pages, for example, Winter Park and all these different areas around Orlando. You're expanding the strike zone, right? You're trying to be found in other towns within 5 to 10 miles from your city, probably closer to 5 miles. Find us on social. That's a page where you have all your Facebook and your Twitter and your LinkedIn. And then find us across the web. There's an interesting page. On this page, what I like to do is create a page with all my citations. So you have your Yelp page, right? You have your YB Yellow, your Yellow Pages page, all your citations. If you're a law firm, Avo Law, Find Law, the 100 or 200 citations, it's just a page of links where you're located. So you just add your links on, you just create one page with all your links on that page. Okay? Now, getting back to the home page for a moment. Getting back to the home page. This is your first GMB category. Your first link should be your second GMB category. So that's the reason why you use these extensions, because they will let you know what your competition is using in categories. So if I wanted to know what Basel Plumber is using, well, they're using plumber, heating contractor, heating equipment supplier, water softening equipment supplier. Right? So what I do is plumber would be for the home page, heating contractor, right here is my first link. That's my first link, heating contractor. My drop down from heating contractor would be heating equipment supplier. So, right? These are GMB categories. All these are your GMB categories. See that? If I was following this person, that's what I would do. This plumber is your homepage. Heating contractor is your first link. Then the drop down from your first link is heating contractor, and underneath that is heating equipment supplier, and then underneath that is water softening equipment supplier. If you're following this lead, that's the reason why you need these extensions called GMB Everywhere and GMB Crush, because they will give you the GMB categories. Okay, now. You'll notice that Plepper does the same thing. Here are the categories right here, but it also gives the place IDs and the maps CID, and it gives you their address and their coordinates, their map coordinates. It gives you how many reviews they have. So they have 41 reviews at an average of 4.2, right? Their knowledge panel ID, and then, right, this is all their social. Yeah, this is the knowledge graph, right? If you click that, it'll come up the knowledge graph. So some people like to build links to that, but that's for something else. Okay, all right, so let's go back to the website a moment. We have our homepage, which is all about our Google My Business category. We have our first link, which is our second GMB category, and then our third GMB category goes underneath. These are all your GMB categories. Look at your website. What do you have? A home link there and then about us? Guys, people know to click your logo. You don't need to take up valuable real estate putting a home link here. People know to click your logo. You don't need a home link. Okay? Now you have your services page. Underneath your services page, these are all the keywords that you're trying to rank for. These are all your services. So if it's law, it's DUI law, DWI law, criminal defense attorney, right? All your categories. However, I think criminal defense attorney is a GMB category, so you wouldn't put that there, but you get the idea. All your keywords that you're trying to rank for go under all your services. Then you could do whatever you want. Put your About Us. Now, here's the thing. On the About Us, guys, add your picture. I did a video the other day. People are not doing business with people with faceless companies, right? Now listen, what could I tell you? Some people think I'm good looking. Some people think I'm good looking. But take a look. I do look handsome in this picture. Put it in the comment box. Let me know what you think. Look at this. It's a handsome picture. It's a couple of years ago, but it's a handsome picture. But anyway, people see my videos and go, okay, then go to my website and go, okay, well, that's the guy. Right? That's the guy. People do business with people. You need to have your picture on the website. People should already be excited about you prior to going to your website. They should either read reviews or watch a video or see a social post. But if they go to your website, they should see you. All right? All right. All right. And that's it. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. This is how you do. Guys, look, there's a lot of programs out there. Put your link in. We'll send you 2,200 links, and you'll be in first place for 6 months. We guarantee it. We're India's #1 link provider. Okay? If your website is not correct, the links aren't going to help. It's been my experience, the links aren't going to help you. Now look, Every time I say something like that, there are geniuses. There are guys that know how to do it. Just putting lorem ipsum on your page, putting some Latin on your page, and they could rank for Plumbers Orlando. It doesn't stay for very long, but they know how to do that. I'm talking about this is for the everyday average person. The everyday average person. If you don't show Google that you're the authority in that keyword, then you don't have a chance of ranking. You need to make sure 80% of ranking in Google is your website. Your website is connected to your Google My Business. So when somebody does a search on maps, it scans through your website and says, hey, all right, yes, they do clogged drains. We have reviews for clogged drains. We have content on your website for clogged drains. We have GMB posts for clogged drains. And we may have some articles outside the web linking to your website about clogged drains. And the most important thing is that people are doing this. Somebody is typing in plumber, and what I mean by that is traffic. They are clicking view all. They're scrolling down to James Hackey Plumbing, and they're clicking James Hackey Plumbing. They're clicking the website, or they're clicking call, right? And they're completing the search. And that's how, and when enough people do that, Google says, hey, we have to start ranking. We have to start ranking. All right, so let's take a look at this website, right? Let's talk. I just picked it out of Note, and look what I see here. Phone number in 1-point font on the upper, and that's only because I was looking for it. The most important thing this fellow would want would be, I'm sure, would be calls, right? Phone number in the upper left, can't see it. Should I call him? Should I email him? Should I get a quote? Go to Facebook, go to his YouTube channel. I don't know what this is. Ride a horse? I don't know what this is. But go here and, okay. Home, right? Make your logo to home. Residential. Residential what? Commercial what? Financing for what? About us. Get a free quote. Should I watch the video? You're giving me too many choices. Or should I go on the chat? Or should I get a quote here? Or should I click this little guy? Like, I gave the example to somebody today. Imagine pulling up at the gas station and going to the gas pump. And when it comes time to pay for your gas, there's 75 choices instead of just the 3. Regular, unleaded, super, and ultimate, whatever it's called. Imagine if there were 75 choices. Would you know what to do? Would you know what to do? Why are you giving people so many choices? I don't know whether to watch the video, hit the free quote, get a free quote. Well, now that I scroll down, there's not even a phone number anymore, so I don't know what to do. Or hit the chat button. I don't know how that works on mobile. Local plumbing pros for what area? Now, listen, I'm not picking on this guy. He has a beautiful website. And I love the image, and this isn't an audit of somebody's website. The guy's out there, this is the example that I gave. This is exactly what I said, right? This is what I said. This is exactly what I said that most people do, right? I don't know what town he's in. And the reason why I'm saying that, guys, is because I could almost guarantee that if you look at your website is closer to this website than it is to this website. Now, I'm not talking about the way it's designed. This is a beautifully designed site. Beautiful. Looks great. In fact, I'll go as far as say it's better than the one that I designed. However, for Google, I already made my point. GMB categories, keyword pages. Where are we here? Home. I don't know what that means. Residential. You're not going to rank in Google with a 5-page website. Let me take that back. Most people aren't going to rank, including me. I can't rank with a 5-page website. Oh, Okay, I got to find out what this link is. What is this? Looks like a horse. What is it? Ah, house. It's house. All right, it's house. And the other thing is now I'm on this website, and I now lost the website I was on. So now I can play around on here. Oh, by the way, I need an electrician. I need a kitchen remodeler. There you go. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm not even on his website anymore. So don't do that, guys. You want phone calls, right? You want phone calls. Put your number there. Put your big number there, right? Call us today. Call us today, right? All right, guys. So that's the video. I hope you guys liked it. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. I have a crypto link underneath. If you'd like to support my channel, I think I would really get a kick out of getting a couple of crypto contributions. I really believe that crypto is going to be the next thing. That's just my opinion. I'm not a legal advisor. I'm a retired correction officer who has been doing SEO and websites for 25 years. So take the advice where it comes from. I just like it. I don't think it's going away. I think it's only going to get bigger, and I want to be part of it. So if you'd like to make a contribution in crypto, that would be fantastic. Like I always say, guys, this is the most important thing. I'm glad I got you to this point, right? Websites, crypto, great. Take care of your family. That's the thing. If you're lucky enough to still be married, tell your wife that you love her. Take care of the kids. If you're not married anymore, you know what you have to do, regardless of how you feel, right? Regardless of how much money you feel you should get, you know what the right thing to do is. I once said something to somebody not too long ago. I said to one of my friends in the gym, I said, you're never going to get to right. You're never going to get to right because you make wrong right. Think about that for a second. You make wrong right. So you're never going to get to right. Don't make wrong right. Don't be stuck on wrong, making that right when you know what right is. We all know what right is, right? But sometimes we make wrong right and we just stay right there. You convince yourself that wrong is right. And you're never going to get to right. Right? That's another thing I do in my videos. I say right too many times. Well, I'm not a professional broadcaster, but I do love what I do, and I do love helping people. And if I could help you, please feel free. You see I have my cell number on the screen here. Feel free. Text me anytime. I'll get back to you. Guys, have a great day, and we will catch you on Wednesday.